Severance Season 2, Episode 7, completely changed my mind. About this character. Severance never lets the audience or its characters feel comfortable, and it is the best part of the entire show. Whenever innies, like Mark S., Adam Scott, Helen R., Britt Lower, or Irving B., John Turturro, feel like they have taken a step closer to discovering what Lumen is hiding, the nefarious corporation strikes a blow that completely resets the board, such as tricking the innies into believing Helena. Egan was actually one of them. This manipulative treatment is not just limited to the trapped innies, however. It also extends to every worker at the company, whether it be Harmony Coble, Patricia Arquette, or the mysterious Miss Huang, Sarah Bach. However, this manipulation is no clearer than when we see it used on Milchick, Tremel Tillman, and it is so powerful that it is beginning to turn me around on Milchick as a character. It would be easy to look at the newly promoted severed floor chief as someone to hate and nothing more. Tillman's performance means that Milchick is one of those characters who you're both thoroughly frustrated and entertained by, as his mysterious and threatening tone has served to intimidate and minimize the innies and their feelings. Yet despite Milchick's charisma, sympathy is not a word I would associate with him. However, Season 2 of Severance has shown a different side to Milchick. In fact, he might genuinely be the character I'm rooting for the most to turn good, and the latest episode confirms it. Not only are we privy to more of the inner conflict that he endures as a black man working at Lumen, but we see how Lumen is forcing him to be a greater antagonist to Mark and the other innies. This could take him down a darker path, but I can't help but feel like there is still light in Milchick that will make itself clearer as the show goes on. Milchick is in a unique position at Lumen in Severance. One word that we can certainly use to describe Milchick up until this point is subjective. Almost every word he has said, every smile he has given, has felt like it is hiding something deeper behind it. However, in the season's latest episode, Trojan's Horse, Milchick shows a far more objectively moral side to himself when he confronts Natalie, Sidney Cole Alexander, about the racist paintings he received. Rather than outright complain about the paintings, he attempts to empathize with Natalie on a human level as a fellow person of color, and the delicate language he uses shows us how uncomfortable he is to say anything negative about Lumen when Natalie almost breaks down, yet ends up ignoring his question, asking how she felt when she was given similar artwork. The fact that Milchick can do nothing but follow her into the performance review highlights the lack of power he really has. It makes me feel sorry for him. Even when he tried to broach the subject on a moral level, he was ignored. The sequence that follows also highlights his human qualities, such as empathy, and how being a person of color in corporate America can feel so subjugating at times, especially in his performance review. I was already having doubts about whether Milchick was really as committed to Lumen as he acted with the innies, but his performance review, the way he is criticized unfairly, despite trying to do the right thing, confirmed the idea in my mind that this is a good person being forced to do bad things. When Milchick is told he uses too many big words, to me this felt more like a person of color being told they're acting better than they are, rather than a genuine complaint, as even Drummond, Olafur Dari Olafsson, uses words like contretemps earlier in the episode, highlighting the hypocrisy. His supposedly improper use of paperclips is weighed on the same level of failure as the ORTBO, which also shows how Lumen is looking for any reason to put this man down, valid or not, making the performance review feel like bullying by the end. Furthermore, the performance review shows the pressure Milchick is under and the genuine kindness he wants to show to the innies. We are told that the kindness reforms were genuine implementations by Milchick, not Lumen being wholly manipulative. I'm sure they saw nefarious uses in making the innies feel more comfortable, but Milchick didn't have to use this method. As he states, he is not Harmony Coble, which tells me he wants to be his own person, something Lumen would clearly look down upon, considering how devoted Coble was to Keir Egan. The fact that Milchick is only cruel to Mark after this review shows that this isn't who Milchick really is. He is merely playing the part he must in order to keep himself safe, and it is heartbreaking to realize that someone we thought was an evil corporate entity is being used and put down in ways that many of us can never truly understand.